Hi. If you're disgusted with the two-party system and the ridiculous warfare that they have going on all the time and the games they play, for crying out loud, you're in the right place. Hi, I'm Art Rude, and welcome to Coffee with Art, where I hope to bring up some ideas that will encourage discussion, and specifically discussion of how to end the two-party divide. Because the two parties never discuss, they only argue. And they only listen to respond. And there's no middle ground anymore. It's trench warfare. You go to the middle ground, you get butchered. So I've had enough of it. I've had enough of it. So I simply don't discuss the polarized issues. Instead, I encourage discussion of how to end the polarized issues. Now, I just started recently with this channel on YouTube, Political Reform with Art Rude, and I sure hope that you will like that. Or if you're on my regular Facebook account, I hope you will like my Political Reform with Art Rude on Facebook. Because after tomorrow, I will not be posting these on my personal page. I'll only post them on the Political Reform page. And I really need your help to help spread the discussion and the message. So I hope that you'll feel that you can do that. Because I think America needs an alternative to the two-party debacle. And it's only going to happen if we can encourage regular people, common people, I call them. You know, we have so much in common. And the political parties always deal with their differences. They're pulling us apart. And we need to recognize what we have in common. So I really hope that you'll think about that and think about common people, because that's who are supposed to be running America, not political parties. There was no provision for them in the Constitution. Talked about that. George Washington, our first president, warned against their formation. We talked about that. And yesterday we talked about John Adams and how he also warned against their formation. Now, this is the third term of an American president, and yet those who believe in the two-party system will tell you we've always had political parties. Well, that's a lie, and hopefully you've seen that proof. Now, I won't beat you over the head with that one. But I hope it causes you to understand that political parties are not really part of the American dream or the American Constitution, and they're wrecking both of them. Okay, that's as tough as I'm going to get. Here's my book. And I basically worked on it for 40 years. I left working for the a political party when I was 25 years old, and I finished the book when I was 65, so that's 40 years. A lot of trial and error and a lot of different things that I've been through over the years, but I truthfully believe the United States is in dire need of political reform, and I believe it should come from the people. I'm a populist. So that's what I'm trying to encourage. So I really hope that you will help me spread the message, because I'm not trying to sell people a bill of goods. I'm trying to offer people a way out of the polarization, a way to get away from the trenches. Because I see the two-party system as very confining and insulting. I've heard many times somebody make a comment about something, anything that has been polarized, basically. And the people who are into the polarity will immediately put that person into a category, and they'll proceed to tell them everything they know about how they feel after one comment. How demeaning. I hate that. I spent most of my life as a teacher, and every student that walked in my classroom I viewed as having a wonderful opportunity to work with one of God's great gifts, created in His image. I want to try add to their experience. If I could teach them something that I felt would help them later in life, that was what was important. And it really irritates me that so many people look at education as indoctrination. Wow. I think that's the mandatory attendance rule, which I also think needs to be done away with. Because learning is a wonderful thing. And if you're not learning, what's the point? That's when Alzheimer's won, and I'd prefer to pull the plug when that happens to me. I don't want to go through what Dad and Mom did. And that's the other side of what I'm doing. I want you to know, people, that I don't want my grandchildren to have to endure this two-party crap. I've had enough. Please help spread the message. Please discuss. I think America needs that. All right. Well, I won't beat you over the head. I was going to talk about Hostetler today, but it didn't make it. So we'll have to do that tomorrow. Hey, every day is a gift. So unwrap that gift for someone special today. I hope you can have a discussion. Have a great day.